So I grew up identifying as a Zionist, and from the start, that word was tied to everything I was ever taught to love. My family, Israel, my identity, belonging. I didn't question any of it because to me, it simply meant believing in Israel's right to exist, and that was baked into my upbringing. So calling myself a Zionist was like calling myself Jewish. So even as I learned about Palestinian oppression, the occupation, the displacement, the realities I was never taught but I learned myself, I still held on to the label because I believed Israel's right to exist, I believed in a two-state solution, and I genuinely thought I could support Israel, I could care for Palestinian rights, and still call myself a Zionist comfortably. That definition traveled with me for over a decade. So after October 7th happened, everything after that forced me to confront a new reality. Zionism stopped meaning what it used to mean to me and took on a meaning that I no longer believe in. It's become a political ideology that's tied to the domination and displacement of Palestinians and Jewish supremacy. So it's a word used to justify others' suffering to prop up our people. So over the last 2 years, the meaning has only intensified. It's become more obvious, more uncomfortable. Look, I'm not a Jewish supremacist, so I'm not a Zionist anymore. How could I keep identifying with a word increasingly representative of that? Words evolve, identities evolve, meanings evolve. Look, a German after World War II didn't go around getting to say, well, I didn't mean Nazi like that. History moved. Morality moved, now language has moved. So you have to ask yourself, why are you clinging to a word that's tied to violence, inequality, and supremacy? And if you are clinging to it, that's not about history anymore, it's about you. So I am no longer a Zionist. I no longer believe in a two-state solution. Israelis and Palestinians must find a way to live together and in peace. I am Jewish, and I support a one-state solution. So I'm no longer identifying myself as a Zionist, but I'm looking for a word to use for people in my circumstance. And I know there's a lot of you out there. So what do you think?